Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Just got a few colours. I might get a little bit of yellow as well actually. A little bit of yellow ochre. Just find the white and the yellow ochre makes a nice sunlight, so sometimes you can put a bit of red in it as well and that makes it a bit better. I'll try it like that for now. So going to do a bit of a mountain scene. I've got my grey card on the on my pad, and I use these little clips on the side just to stop the card from moving. And let's get started. Some cerulean blue and some white. Cerulean blue and white. Make a nice bit of blue in the sky here and there. Let's get this started. Some blue in the sky there. Bit there. Pick up a little bit more blue. Maybe a little bit more here. Now using a bit of black and white, create our grey. Creating a grey, I can start putting some of this over the top of that. Can use a finger to smudge it and soften it. Can start pulling this down here. Same with that little softener. Nice bit of grey, black and white, get that nice grey colour. A little bit of black in it. I'm quite loose with my brush strokes. I want to make sure it's quite grey in places as well, because what I'm going to do is have a mountain over this side, so quite useful to lighten the mountain to be lighter than the sky. I just use my finger just to smudge it in places as well. Okay, something like that. It gives us a few pockets of clouds poking through. Now, I'm going to have my mountain. Just put a bit more of that in there. So I'm going to get a little bit of this black, and I'm going to have a shape of a mountain here as well. But it's barely seen in the cloud, in the mist of the cloud. So I've got one there. Maybe you can see another peak there as well. just about make it out. And then right in front, I'm going to use a little bit of the blue and the black, a bit of the white as well. That could be our mountain colour. We'll have this mountain a little bit more sharper. Come up to this one side like that. Something like that. As that dries, you'll see the shape a little bit better. And then what I can do is get some of the blue and the black together, and I can put in the shadow side of the mountain. Decide how dark I want it. Maybe it's a bit darker there. Around there it's a bit darker, and down there. Maybe there's a bit there as well. Sort of missed that bit as well. Okay, and then down the bottom area, can have this sort of blue undercolour where the snow is. Bit of white in it. Just take out the mountain a little bit and then mist it a bit. Something like that. So it gives us a good starting block, really. Okay, now as that dries, we'll start adding more snow. So I'm going to add some snow. So what I might do is I might change brushes. It's slowly drying. I might just get the hairdryer and just give it a quick dry, so I've got a nice dry base. Okay, so what a nice mountain shape here, but I might get some snow on those background mountains as well. So what I'm going to do, get some of this white here, maybe throw in a bit of the blue. No, that's a bit better. It's a bit thicker. I find this area is a bit too wet. Right, so I've got this. I think that's going to be too bright. I'm not sure. Let's try it out. Get some snow on this. area. Just use my finger just to pull it out down a little bit. Yeah, that definitely looks better, doesn't it? Looks a bit more interesting with that snow on there. And then with more of a yellow ochre and white, yellow ochre and white here, we can create a really bright snowy white for on here. So maybe the snow is catching along there and along there. And we can bring that all the way down. Some there and some there. Maybe this sort of goes like this and then down. Just kind of goes like that. And we'll have snow going all the way along here with light on it. Just having a look at that and seeing if we've gone a bit too bright. I think we have. We've gone a bit too bright in too many places, but then I do want to darken some bits again, because I want like this area to have a lot of trees. Trees growing up to about there. A few along here as well. And then I want to blue that a little bit there to make it a little less of a difference here. And then here as well. Bit of a ridge there. Something like that. It's looking a bit more like what I wanted. And I'll have a bit more snow. Just place there. break it there as well. Maybe there's a bit there catching the light. Maybe it sort of comes across like that. Like this, and then maybe there's another bit there catching it. So they look more, they don't really look like trees, they look more like rock, and I quite like that effect actually. I do quite like that effect. So I might have a little bit more light on there here, really brighten that up there. So that's got the nice, I think there'll be a nice swoop around there as well. Something like that. Yeah, that's looking a lot better now, a lot better. Get these little bits and of course you can pull a little bit of dark in it to add a little bit more. I like doing that actually, getting that bit of dark in extra. You can spend ages doing mountains and adding your little bits in. Something like that, those kinds of little things. Now, what I might do, I might add a few trees. I may have some trees down here. And just pull the brush down a little bit like that. Feel like this. You just pull the brush inwards. A few little trees here and there. Create some shapes. Maybe another one there. Just pulling the paint inwards. It gives us a few little trees in there, and then what I might do is add a little bit of sort of a white blue colour. Just add a bit of snow maybe on some of them. To be honest, I think it looks better without. I don't know, it kind of works, doesn't it? It kind of works. Go back with my black colour and just get rid of some of them. Something like that. And then what I might do is add a little bit of light, maybe sort of coming across here. Just going just down there, and then I can put in a bit of a shadow in there and there. Something like that, a little bit of a glimmer of something here and there. Well, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Nice little scene of a mountainside, a few trees. There's a bit of distance to it. Can always add a little bit more to the sky by creating maybe a cloud that goes around like that. Something like this. Can even add a bit more light there to show the shadow side of that mountain. But yeah, I think I'll call that one finished. I quite like that. It's really catching the light on that side of that mountain. It really is looking good. And I'm tempted to get a bit more light on this here, just to catch a bit more light on that as well. But yeah, this is really looking nice here, so I think I'll call that one finished. Thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.